Hey guys, sorry, for some reason my primer and foundation did not record, but here I am using my NYX concealer in light, and I'm just using that underneath my eyes, on my nose, above my lip, on my chin, and my forehead, and I'm just blending that out with a damp beauty blender. Taking my Airspun translucent powder, and I'm using my Morphe E Free brush, but any fluffy brush will work. And I'm just going to dab this into my skin to set all my foundation and my concealer. Taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in light to medium, and I'm using the middle contour shade. I believe it's in the shade Fawn, excuse me. And I'm using my Morphe E4 brush. I really like this brush because it's shaped just like the cheek, so it makes contour really easy. I like to start out with the cool shade, and then I work my way up to the warm shade. So you see me doing that and making sure you blend really well. The Hoola bronzer and Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I'm using the Real Technique sculpting brush, and I'm just going over those spots and adding some warmth to my face. I'm also adding some to my nose just to bronze that out. Now going back to the Anastasia contour kit, I'm taking the banana shade and applying that where I already highlighted my face with the concealer. And I'm using a Morphe E48 brush. I really like this brush because it fits under the eye really well. It's just a small brush, anything will work. And just go over where you applied the bronzer and make sure there's no harsh lines. part, I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerriero Glow Kit, and I'm using the shade Forever Young with my Morphe 501 brush, and I'm just applying that to highlight my face. And then I also go over it with the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Precious Petals just to add some more. And then here you see me dabbing in my setting spray. I use the Gerard Cosmetics setting spray, and dabbing it in with a clean brush will just help make sure that it stays all day, and also that there's no powder or anything on your face. Now I'm just brushing my eyebrow hairs up, and then I'm going to brush them down or over and down just to follow the natural shape. I just like to brush out my eyebrows before I apply any product to make sure it goes on evenly and smooth. Now I'm taking my brow pomade. It is the NYX Tame Frame in the shade Chocolate, and I'm using my Gerard Cosmetics number 21 angled eyeliner brush, and I apply that to the back of my hand just so I don't have too much product on, and I just fill in my brows. You see what I'm doing? And then I go in with my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Brunette. It's one shade darker than the chocolate shade. I like to just go through and make sure that I didn't miss any spots, and it just adds dimension to my eyebrows. Clear brow gel. This is the Essence Brow and Lash Gel, and I follow the same shape I did before where I brush my eyebrow hairs up, over, and then down, and this just tames your eyebrows so they'll stay all day. Now I'm going back in with the same concealer we used earlier and a concealer brush, and I'm just going to clean up my eyebrows. eyeshadow primer. But if you have red eyelids or veiny eyelids, I would suggest using something thicker so you'll get more of a coverage, so something like a concealer. But for priming purposes, this primer is great. Set that eyeshadow primer with any light colored eyeshadow or powder. Here I went ahead and used my Modern Renaissance palette, the latest shade Tempera, and I used a Morphe 333 brush, and I'm applying this directly to my eyelid and all the way up to my brow bone on both eyes. Now I'm using Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie and Anastasia Beverly Hills Orange Soda eyeshadow, and I'm going in with a Morphe E27 brush. I really like this brush because it's really big, fluffy, and it's great at blending out. And I'm just applying this to my crease. You'll see me just go back and forth in motion, and make sure you do it to both eyes, make sure everything's blended. The Tarte Pro palette in the shade Whimsy, which is a really nice warm orange color, and I'm using that with a Morphe E18 brush, and I'm just applying that to my bottom lash line, and then I'm going to go back to my Modern Renaissance palette and use the burnt orange shade, which is realgar, and I'm going to apply that to the outer fourth of my eye, and then I'm going to go in with a clean blending brush and just make sure everything's blended. Eyeshadow brush. This is the Morphe E36. I'm just going to highlight the inner tear duct and my brow bone. I'm using the shade Vermeer from the Modern Renaissance palette. Lining my waterline with the Aqua XL Makeup Forever eyeliner, and then I'm going to prep my lashes for falsies. Any mascara will work for this, but I'm using the Smashbox X-rated mascara. since I did a natural eye look, I wanted to use a natural eyelash. Here I'm using the Kiss lashes in number 11, and I really like these eyelashes. Going in with the Maybelline Falsies Push Up Angel mascara, I'm just going to put mascara on my bottom lashes. And then I also press it against my real lashes just to make sure my real lashes and the falsies are nice and blended together. I could have gone in with a bold lip, but today I just felt like being simple. I'm just prepping my lips and I'm using a chapstick. And then I'm going in with the MAC Satin Lipstick in Myth and putting that on my lips. And then I'm going to go over it with the Maybelline Blushing Beige Lipstick just to add a little bit more color and some more shine. Here's the completed look. If you guys liked it, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.